Alright, here we are, Josh Finch with Precision Plumbing. I'm here at 18 Harbor View in Lake St. Louis, 63367. I'm here to record and review a job that we've done a year and a half ago, again for Sandy French. Today's date is, I'm sorry about that, December 8th, 2020. I'm just reviewing a job. She recently had a backup after a big repair a year and a half ago, and she just had a backup randomly within the past couple of days. And she wanted us to come out here and review the sewer and make sure that not only did the repair that we make not have any issues with it, but to verify that there were no more other issues with the city part of the line going outside the back side of the home going towards the lake. I've already got the camera into the clean out outside, and I've ran towards the lake. I passed with flying colors. It's great flow all the way down. There's no issues whatsoever with anything outside of the home. The only thing that we seen was a couple of large piles of tissue in there randomly, and they were not moving with the flow of the sewer. If you look closely, we are currently right before the clean out. I'll go ahead and take you to the clean out right here. Okay, so you can see that we have flow coming out. I'm literally 10 foot off the back porch right now. As I get ready to back the camera up, we're going to review the transition where it goes from PVC through a 6-foot section of cast iron that's actually going through the footing of the home, then ultimately 2 foot inside of the home to where Precision stopped its repair of the whole replumb of the basement inside the home only, and it is approximately 1.5 inches deep right there. So let's go ahead and back up so I can show you all of this. As you can see the ripple effect coming on the pipe, we have flow outside. Everything looks good right here. Alright, I'm going to hop up into that cast just like that. Alright, this is the transition. Again, that is literally 3 feet off the house on the back porch. It goes 2 foot inside the house. So let's just call it 6 foot. 3 foot inside, 3 foot outside. We're going to run through this piece of cast iron. We're going to check it to see if there's anything that makes us want to fail this cast iron. Because again, this is the last section of cast iron that going through the footing of her home. You can see the exit right there. And you can see where we tie in right there. It is literally a 6-foot section. Okay. So if you can see the flow right there coming out of the PVC going into the cast iron, and you can actually go up to the front of the cast iron, and you can see the flow channel going right down there. There's nothing huge. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I gave it a 6.5, 7. I even spoke to the customers about that if I was here doing an inspection for the city, I would actually pass this. This is not a failing section of cast iron. Again, I'm going to have to assume that's why the plumber stopped here versus telling her that they were going to chop up the back porch or whatnot. That was all worked through insurance, so I'm not sure who's reviewed what or who's seen anything. But just up front, blunt and personal of what this section is, it all makes sense to me why no one went above and beyond to say, well, this has to go too. I don't see how this caused the problem upon scene. I don't see anything catching in here. I flushed a toilet. I have not verified any low spots, no bellies or anything. Again, I just seen a couple of big wads of tissue in there, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep coming through here and show you all the transitions. This is all Precision's repairs right here from the inside of the house. What will stand out as far as something being problematic would be seeing water pulling up into a belly, okay? And we're looking for low spots or anything like that that signifies there's no fall on this pipe. If you look closely in the trough, you can actually see the particles moving in the proper direction. Give you 2 seconds to view those. As you can see the little black dots. Alright, let's keep going. Inside walls, everything looks good there. I see no issues. Backing up, you can see where we tied in other drains. I'm going to make a turn here, turn there, and this is coming right back up the stack, okay? I have no need to keep on coming here. I'm going to go back and feed it back in. I'm going to flush a toilet real quick, and I'm going to show all the flow involved in the sewer line. Be right back. toilet has been flushed. Pretty soon you're going to be able to watch the flow flying through this PVC pipe. Alright. Just going to go ahead and start heading up towards the pipe in itself. See, the water came up out of here, right here at this combo. You see the flow, you see the combo working fine. Water's not making its way back up the line, it's actually going straight out like it should. We've got our flow coming through here. As you can see, everything's moving in the right direction. 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch of fall per foot, everything looks good through there. Absolutely no places. We drop off into here. No backfall. It actually drops off in. You see the flow going through the trough. There's your connection outside. Back porch. Drops off into here. Again, those black particles. There you go. Everything's flowing nicely. Again, this is going to be Josh Finch with Precision Plumbing, 18 Harbor View, Lake St. Louis, 63367 for Sandy French. Today's date is December 8th, 2020. We just wanted to review all of our repairs inside and make sure that everything was flowing properly. Again, I am on the 3-inch stack that is tied directly into the floor drain that backed up during this backup a couple of days ago. So there you have it. That's the whole 3-inch pipe right there. So we're not exactly sure what caused it. We just seen tissue. There's nothing that's just sticking out that says, "Oh my gosh, red flag. This needs to be repaired ASAP." We do have a 6-foot section of cast iron that we tied onto. It's got good connections. It's got good flow. At this point, I don't want to necessarily call it a fluke, but I think that just a big amount of tissue got put in there, and you know, again, this cast iron on a 1 to 10 scale, I gave it a 6.5 a 7. An excessive amount of tissue will eventually stick to something because the water and the solids separate, okay? So I would have to think that that was a fluke, that got stuck on there. If anything, cut back. Just be careful using large amounts. Again, you know that there's a 6-foot section in there, but it's not bad enough for us to force you to replace it. I'm sure that you will have conversations with my boss about this section. But as far as us having anything wrong or anything that I would fail personally, and you know, that just says this should have been done, I can't say that. I would pass this sewer, okay? Thank you again and have a great day.